Hello and welcome to Tech Deals. Are you looking for the very best laptop that you can buy today for $1,000? Stop, you have come to the right place. This is the Acer Aspire VX 15.6-inch Full HD laptop computer, and it is one of the best deals in terms of price to performance on the market today. Now, I've covered many laptops on my channel in the past, ranging from multiple thousands of dollars down to just a few $100s. This is a very nice top of the middle road solution that will cover most people's needs in a computer. Do you want to play games, edit videos, edit images, multitask, browse the web, even do advanced stuff like 3D animation? Do you want to be able to basically do anything you do with a desktop computer but in the convenience of a £5 laptop? Well, then you definitely have come to the right place. The features and abilities in this are very nice. Now I'm going to talk about this machine and its technical specs in detail, but let me just say, when it comes to non-gaming tasks, you can do no better than this machine. This has the very top-of-the-line chip from Intel, their latest 7th generation i7-7700HQ processor. It is a true quad-core processor with 8 threads, very nice CPU, up to 3.8 GHz. What that essentially means is that compared to a desktop machine that has an i7, the very fastest of the i7 desktops you can buy, this is within about 20% of the performance of the best desktop i7. It is an incredible performer for CPU-bound tasks such as video editing, video rendering, etc. Now, as far as gaming goes, it's more middle of the road. It has NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 1050 4GB GDDR5 dedicated graphics chip in it. Now, that's a mouthful, but what it essentially means is that it has enough performance to play all current games at about 60 frames per second at medium to high detail. Let me give you a few example. Grand Theft Auto 5 high detail over 60 frames a second, Overwatch high detail way over 60 frames a second, League of Legends sure like 150 frames a second, but even games like The Division, which are much more challenging than GTA 5, still plays at 60 plus frames per second at medium detail. Now, I said medium to high. Some games will play at high, some will play at medium. If you are a hardcore gamer and you want the best of the best gaming performance, you do have to spend more money. You're going to spend in the $1,300 to $1,600 range to get a similar laptop to this. I've covered them before with a 1060 or a 1070 graphics chip, and those will perform better in games, but don't sell this short. Every game I have played has some setting, usually medium or high, that will provide over 60 frames per second average performance at great quality. It's a very nice value for the money. Now, connecting the awesome CPU and the very good quality graphics chip, you have this beautiful screen. This is a 15.6-inch Full HD 1080p IPS, or in plane switching screen. That's important. That means viewing angle and color reproduction are gorgeous. Now, how this looks depends a little bit upon what device you're watching this on, but what I'll tell you is this: I've tested 200-hour laptops, I've tested 1,500-hour laptops. This has a 1,500-hour laptop screen on it, not the 500-hour laptop screen. This is gorgeous. The colors are sharp, the image is sharp, the brightness is good. It is a beautiful screen. Frankly, one of the best laptop screens I've ever looked at. It's right up there with the very best of them. In addition to the excellent processor, graphics card and screen, this system comes with 16 GB of DDR4 system RAM. I'm very pleased to see that, as standard 16 GB is enough for this machine. It's enough to do video editing, it's enough to multitask, it's enough to play any game on the market. You really don't need to mess with it. I'm very happy to see that they're now including 16 gigs, because this is to really will use it, and that is a very nice thing to have. In addition to that storage, 256 GB of solid-state drive, but not just any. This has an M.2 NVMe Intel solid-state drive, very fast, one of the fastest I've tested. Now, I've tested as these and other laptops before, and they're all fine. This is a cut above the others, very quick, over 1 GB per second read speed, very nice. Now, it does come with the usual accompaniments of a laptop computer. You have a webcam webcam, an SD memory card reader, multiple USB ports, a key locking port over here, and HDMI out to plug into external monitor or television, and a USB 3.1 Type-C port on the side. It's the new mini reversible compact lightning type connector. It's not a lightning connector, but it looks like it's the new standard in USB. So this thing really does have the latest and greatest in technology. Battery life is very nice. I've had this running for about 2 hours now. I've actually been filming the bumpers to each of the videos. When you watch Windows Performance and you watch First Boot Windows Update, you're going to see me for the first time. Usually I do that starting out full screen with a voiceover. I've been filming all the bumpers for this. I've already tested everything on this machine. I'm filming this last. The game videos are already filmed, so this has been sitting here for several hours running the Heaven benchmark for 0.0. As you can see right here, we are on battery. It is not plugged in and it is still doing very well. That being said, when you're playing games, if you are not connected to a power outlet, you are not going to get 5 hours out of this laptop while you're playing, say, Grand Theft Auto 5 or Battlefield 1. You really will need to be plugged in for those to get any extended gaming session. However, if you're just browsing the web and watching YouTube videos, you should easily get 5 hours out of this machine on the battery. It also includes the latest and greatest AC Wi-Fi, and I have tested it using my local Wi-Fi router, and over 450 megabits per second. Built-in Wi-Fi is really nice. It's not gigabit speed, but it's awfully close to 50% of it, which for most people is actually plenty. Now it does have a wired gigabit Ethernet port if you want to physically plug the cable into it, but the Wi-Fi is excellent in this machine. We also have a dual function headphone microphone jacks. You can plug in a set of headphones if you don't want to use the included speakers while you're gaming, which I recommend because frankly the included speakers are decent, but